Hello again, lovelies. I'm coming back on again because I've got quite a bit of stuff to share with you, and I don't want I don't know how long this is going to be, but I thought if I leave this all until the next video will end up being an hour long, and I don't want that. I'm just going to tip that down a bit. That's better. I'm in the lounge today. It is absolutely freezing here. I've got my thick fleecy top on. I've got, oh, excuse me, that's my laptop, my work laptop going off. It's okay, I'm on my lunch break, but I hit the USB where the mouse is. And it is so cold, and I've had to put the heating on, and I've got my big thick fleece on. I've got my moo fleece blanket. I've got my moos up there keeping me company, my moo cushions. That's what my best friend Sharon bought me and Bob for Christmas. And that's my moo painting from my mummy and daddy for my 60th. So what I want to show is I had a yarn haul, not this side of Christmas, but before Christmas, that I'd forgotten about. And I was looking at through my patterns that I've got on my iPad, and I remembered this pattern, and I thought, oh, I've got those yarns somewhere. I bought the yarns to go with it. So I went up to the yarn bar. I needed to go up anyway and get some eyes because somebody's asked me to make a few more fruit and veggies for somebody else. Amigurumi ones. So anyway, this pattern is called Oriental Blossom Square, and I've got my notes because if I don't remember, I'll forget. Oriental Blossom Square, and it's by Johanna Lindahl, also known as Mijo Crochet. And I will put a photo of the pattern up here. Isn't it absolutely gorgeous? The colours just sang to me, and I had to get the pattern. So I trotted off over to her website, and I thought, oh, I don't care how much this costs. I've got to have this pattern. And it's a freebie. It's a free pattern. So I will put all the links below. And then, of course, I went to look for the yarns, and it is Skipy's Katona. And I thought, oh, God, because you can get it in the bigger balls. And then I saw all the little bonbons, and they were on offer. And so I bought it all in the little bonbons. I don't know how many squares I'm going to make. If I only make half a dozen and have it as a little table mat, I'll be absolutely fabulous. Or I might have it as a wall hanging. I don't know, but I just had to make those gorgeous squares. I'll put another photo at the end of this video. Now I'm going to be jumping in and out of this video with different things. So bear with me. But there you go. That was my little pre-Christmas yarn haul that I just had to come and share with you. So what's next? Well, I had a brainwave the other day. I'm doing my hats for the homeless, and I've done 4 of my own choices of patterns, which are on my previous video if you want to have a look at that. And I then saw last year Laura at Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. She did the Bod Hatapalooza, and I went over and watched over to her channel and saw that, sorry, just tying my balls up, that she's running it again this year. And I was behind, obviously, in about a week and a half late, but they're doing a hat a week for 52 weeks. And it's all from Bagoday Crochet's hat patterns. And each week we do a different hat, and she's got a list of there's a list of numbers. I don't know up to about 120, I think, something like that. And you can choose a number in the comments and see if your hat gets picked. But anyway, I've caught up. I have done this one, and I think it's turned out lovely. It's not white, it's off-white. It's a very pale cream, but I love this pattern. It really does crochet up beautifully. And I went down half a hook size, and for me it fits perfectly. It's lovely, so I'm over the moon with that one. And then the next one, some people don't like this pattern. It does look funny off your head. It's got a ribbing, and it's a bottom upwards one rather than a top down. And I'm like Laura, I do prefer a top down. I like a top down because I think you can make it's easier to make it maybe a bit longer or a bit shorter if you want. But this is the next one, and the ribbing does look funny, but it fits. It just fits, and I'm happy with that anyway. But I'm not keeping these anyway. They're going to go for the homeless. So that's 2 hats for the homeless. The third one's been chosen. Yes. Like, Laura's not happy with it. It's a sun hat. I'll put the links and the numbers. I'll put the links to the patterns that we've done so far in the comments box below. But yeah, I went over to Mad Mimi's yesterday to see the slideshow of the second hat and to see what the next one would be, because I was itching to do it. I thought, oh yeah, I'll get started. I haven't started it yet because I'm not really that keen. I think I might be doing it this weekend. I do have yarn. I've got a bag full of yarn on my trolley next to me. I've got a 3-tiered trolley and all my hat stuff's on the top. And it's all there winking at me saying, you've got to make this hat, you've got to make this hat. And I'm like, really? Now, Bod has made it with 4-weight cotton. And I'm wondering if I don't know if it'll be any good in 4-weight acrylic, because it might be a bit too floppy. Might look silly. I suppose I could make the brim a bit smaller. I don't know. Oh, I do have 4-weight. I've got 4-weight cotton acrylic in the yarn barn. Oh, I'll have to go and get that. Oh, I'll have to take something up. I've got too much down here. Right, so watch this space. Not keen on that hat, but there you go. So yeah, I thought, why not? Let's join. And it's another year-long crochet along, which I seem to be doing this year, and smaller items and things. So yeah, Bod Hatapalooza over at Laura Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming. And again, I'll put all the links below. I'm not sure what's next. I'll see you in a minute. So next is, I'm really getting into Entrlac. I've done a piece, which is, I showed you on my previous video, and I've got it blocking in my yarn barn at the moment. It really does look lovely. I'm over the moon with it. And I've got to try and make it into a wall hanging. So I'm going to have a little look at that. Not sure how I'm going to do that at the moment because I want it to hang nicely. So we'll see. I don't know whether I'm going to possibly fix it onto a piece of wood or a foam board, maybe. I don't know. Not sure yet. Or just put it on some doweling. I don't know. Need to play around with that one anyway. But it's up there blocking. Now, the next thing I want to make, that was done. Yeah, that piece was done in the round. You start in the middle and then you work around the first square and you keep going round. And that was with the crochet, Mikey on the Crochet Crowd. The links to all that are in my previous video if you want to have a look. And now I'm doing Mikey in the Crochet Crowd in the straight across, where you do this. So there we go. But it's not 100% straight on this edge. This edge is better, but hey, I'll get better as I practice. And blocking can do an awful lot, and I can put a border on it if I need to. But this is going to be like a pride bag. I'm going to keep going and make a pride bag out of it. Whether it'll be a project bag or an actual bag, shoulder bag or something, I don't know. But I've done that much so far, and I am loving it. I find it so easy. I tried, was it simple Tunisian before on the big long needle with the hook on the end, and no, didn't like that. But this I'm loving because you do it on an ordinary hook, because with this you've only got 7 stitches at the most any one time on your hook, so it's really easy to do. Not this one, that's too small. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing another project with that. It's a dinky one, but yeah, I am loving this, and this is all Stylecraft special Aran that I've got in my stash. I have brought it all down from the yarn barn. There you go, there's my stash, and just to prove that I am using my stash. And yeah, I'm really loving this Entrlac. It's fabulous. So hopefully I will have a bag made in a little while. And that's my next project. Now, the other project, year-long project that I've joined in with is Sam at Manford's Makes and Amanda at Obsessive Crochet Ladies. They are doing a collaboration, and it's for from this book, Crochet Impkins. And each month Sam and Amanda announce on one of Sam's lives what the next Impkin will be, and everyone in the chat, in the live, can vote on the body, the arms, the legs, the hat, an accessory, and it's just brilliant. And you go away, you choose your own yarns, and you have a go. And I'm amazed that I am getting into amigurumi, because last year, I'd avoid it like the plague. It's great big amigurumi I really don't want to do. But anything on this scale is fabulous, and anything smaller, like all my little fruit and veggies. I'm doing a few more fruit and veggies for someone because they saw them at my Slimming World group. They saw the consultant with them, and they asked me to do some more. So I'm just got 2 little peas in a pod. I've got to put their mouths on and their cheeks. But there you go, another one. See, anything this size, I love it. I made this morning. Did that this morning. I was up very early today. Had a shower at 4:30. Came down. Bob made me a nice cup of tea, and I crocheted until 8 o'clock. And got that made. So I was over the moon. Anyway, back to my Impkins. Done a very easy bit. I've done the scarf. I've done the little hat. And I have done one leg. I've done one leg at the moment. Now, the legs I've found a little bit fiddly. I'm not sure if I've got completely the right shape, but it's going to be what it's going to be. We all got to start somewhere. The other leg, I'd started it and didn't write down where I got to, so I had to undo that. And then I thought, I'm going to do an arm. So I tried doing the arm, and I must have miscalculated somewhere on my stitches, but no, that wasn't right. So I had to pull that out. So I've put it away, and I might sit and do a little bit more of that tonight. So it's going back in. Oh, and the yarn I'm using, the white, is Stylecraft Special Aran. I haven't got the label, I don't think. Have I? I did have the yarn. Oh, there it is. I'm sure it's Stylecraft Special Aran. Yes, it is. Yeah, because I brought it down with the other. So Stylecraft Special Aran out of my stash. And the other yarn is I Love This Yarn. And I did a video on getting this last year. The lovely Amanda and her husband, because I fell in love with this from some donated yarn from our lovely yarny fairy godmother, Laurie, and I fell in love with this. And I think I owned, how many? Anyway, I had enough of it, and I've made myself a top. That's in one of my previous videos. And of course I ran out, and I absolutely have fallen in love with this yarn. I love it. It's a bit washed out on the light down here. You can't really see the proper colours, but oh, look at that. Just lovely. And it's so lovely to work with, and it's incredibly soft. It really is soft. So I asked Manda Panda if she could get it for me, and she did, and I sent her the money for it and everything. And then I had to say to her, oh dear, can you hang on to it? Because I can't afford the postage at the moment. And she and her husband paid for the postage and sent it back to me. Oh, so naughty. But when I saw these Impkins, and when I saw the one on the front there with the purpley colour, I thought, I know what I'm going to use. I'm going to use one of my balls for the Impkins. And it's out of my stash. So all good. And so, yeah. And I am enjoying making that, apart from I fluffed up the arm and the leg, but hey, they're only little bits. So I will go back to doing I want the arms and the legs done first and then do the body and the head. So yes, I'm absolutely blown away, and I'm waiting for my eyes to arrive. They're coming. They should be. I don't know where they are. They're taken a little while to get here. So yeah, I'll have to chase that, have a look for that order and see where it is. Now, I did think of something else a minute ago. I'll be back in a minute. I remember now what I was going to say. My Impkins are in one of my beautiful Disley sister bags made by June, Linda Simpkins. Impkins and Simpson I'm mixing up now. Linda Simpson's sister June, and it's they're super, these bags. You get everything in them, and a big notions pouch in there, ideal for my Impkin when I'm putting it together, and for my amigurumi vegetables and my Entrlac. I have a matching bag. There we go. Aren't they gorgeous? I love these bags. And the Moo fabric that they found for me is absolutely gorgeous. And I have a confession to make. I have ordered another bag. I've ordered another one of these in daisy material because I wanted something floral this time, and they found some gorgeous fabric for me. So yeah, so I've got that coming. At some point. Just looking at the clock, I've got 15 minutes before I've got to log back on to work. Yeah, I think that's it for now, because I can do another catch up after the weekend. Lots of entries coming in for the Flower Power Cow, so I will start working on that this weekend. And if you've sent anything in, I have got your email. I just haven't been on personal emails. I don't think since the weekend, and I might not have been on them over the weekend because Bob and I had a lovely weekend together. But I do have emails, and I will get onto that soon as possible and just email you and let you know I've got your email. So don't worry, Moo does take time to look at email. I'm on emails all day long, from 8 o'clock in the morning till 5 o'clock at night. So when it comes to my emails, I'm a little bit slow, and I do apologise, but I don't do it on purpose. So that's it for now. No, it's not it. There was one more thing I wanted to show you. I tried doing this last year and I failed miserably. I tried writing down and logging all the things that I made through the year, and I lost the will. I wasn't interested. But I've got another book for this year, and I love it. Crochet Log Book. My yarn and I are very similar, and I can prove to you I'm doing it this year. I've got things listed in there on the pages, and I've got more to put in now because I've got the Entrlac to put in. I've got the new granny square that I showed you, the floral square to put in. I've got Bod Hatapalooza to put in. Impkins is already in there. The vegetables and fruits amigurumi that I'm going to do. So it's actually filling up. What have I got in there already? Let's have a look. And I'll show you the pages as they're. I'll just show you one. I won't show you them all, obviously. But like this is the Impkins, and you can fill in. It's as 2 pages, a double page like that. You can put a graph in if you want, but I thought I can put some print some photos off, which would be nice, which would be a nice memory. So it's project name for 12 months occasion, and of course it's the Impkins amigurumi collaboration. Start date, end date, pattern, and I've put in there to be confirmed because we choose what Impkin we're making but the design source, I've put the book and the author, the yarns I'm using, notes. So I've made notes on how we're doing it and how it's all chosen, and I've put down the first choices that we voted on, and the yarn that I'm using, the January yarn I'm using. So yeah, I think it's a super book. I didn't want a book that was too fussy and it was too intricate and too. This gives you your basic information, and you can put in as much as you like, and it's brilliant. So I've got the Impkins in there. I've got, excuse me, difficult to pull the pages. The snitch blanket that I'm going to make, the little booties that I'm going to make. This is all from previous videos. I've got some little faux suede booties. I think it says, hello, I'm new here. So I'll be making them into little booties. Hats for the homeless I've got on there. Entrlac stitch marker holder, I have put that in there already. My sunflower mug cozy, which is on the previous video, and that's where I've got to. So I've got a bit more to put in there now. So I shall be doing that. And I'm also making notes when I do my videos, and they'll go in there as well so that I can see what I've done, what I've chatted about. So yeah, Moo is trying to be a little bit more organised. So there we go. So now that's it. I am now going to have to go back to work. I've got 10 minutes and I've got to be back to work. So time for a comfort break and a cup of tea and get cracking again on my jobs. Look, you can see my empties there. So yes, thank you all. My new subscribers, my faithful regulars and people that come back even occasionally. You are all, I am thankful to all of you. Any time spent coming over and watching my videos, it's very, very much appreciated. And if you haven't already, click that subscriber button, and then you'll get notifications of whenever I put any more content up or put stuff on my community tab. I do put stuff on there if you haven't seen it yet. And if you could give me the thumbs up whenever you can, I really would appreciate it. It really does help. And all my new subscribers, welcome and thank you for coming over. I hope you like my content. And also I'd say to you, in any of my videos, in the comments bit, if there's anything you want to know, or about me within reason, about family, life, whatever, if you want to ask questions or whatever, maybe I'll do a Q&A like Sam and Mike did. If you haven't seen their Q&A, Sam put it up I think it went up today. Absolutely fabulous. Really, they're such a lovely couple. And if you don't know Sam at Manfers Makes, or Obsessive Crochet Lady Amanda, or Laura at Mad Mimi, well, or Bagoday Crochet, where have you been? All the links, as I said, will be below. Go and suss them out. Go and have a look. And maybe that's something for the future. I'll do a Q&A down the line, a little bit down the line. Might be interesting. Might be fun. Take care. Look after yourself. Look after your health. You come first. And always be kind. Always be kind. You never know what someone's walk in life is. And a little smile, and a positive word might just lift them up for the day. And get some crafting time in. Get some you time. Even if you don't craft, do something for you. Look after you. Take care. See you on the next one. Bye for now.